What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. So, Devin Haney beats up on Jorge Linares. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I thought that was a good fight. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it to the very end. And I found out something very interesting during the fight. See, this is the kind of stuff I be in here looking for too. I look at everything they show me because one of y'all head wasn't quite in the fight. But we'll talk about that later. Mr. Devin Haney, trying to clear some of this stuff up. Anyway, Mr. Devin Haney, you did pretty good, man. You did pretty good. You was in there to fight. Now, at first, I thought we was going to have a lot of tattooing going on because that's exactly what Devin Haney was doing to Jorge Linares. The first, 10 rounds? 8 rounds? I said around 8, 9 rounds. He was just tattooing him. I'm probably going too far with that, but yeah, it was close enough. You know what I'm saying? It's close enough to where he was just jab, sticking and moving. You know, he was sticking, ducking out the way of shots, tattooing them, and then it got to the point to where he was landing anywhere he wanted to. Linares' chest was all red, arms is red, stomach is red, he red all over. His face looked like I thought he was a cherry at one time. He was so red, you know what I'm saying? Now, he wasn't that red, but I'm just saying though, But the interesting thing is that Devin Haney, Linares was walking through 95% of your shots, B. Little old Lomachenko knocked him out. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but I'm just saying, y'all, it's the truth. Lomachenko's smaller than them guys, B. Them two are the same size. Him and Linares, there wasn't no size disparity between the two. You know what I'm saying? They both are the same size. And Lomachenko, you can see clearly smaller than both of them. But he knocked out Linares. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before I go on, there's something interesting I want y'all to see. Because, sometimes, I had a suspicion of this, but I've never seen it until just now. Sometimes I used to wonder if these boxers are paying attention to their corner or paying attention to that distracting that's holding the signs around. Well, your boy right there, check this out, y'all. Ooh-wee, what are you looking at, dog? What in the hell is he looking at right there? That look like a blonde to me, B. He ain't quite breathing. He breathing in some of that eye candy right there. That's what he doing. Yeah, I guess the dang on ring card girl could be a distraction because this was sure a distraction for Linares. Well, I'm pointing the wrong way. My bad. For Linares, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, this is funny as hell, B. He just staring, yo. Just like staring, yo. Nah, he didn't stare like that. But he was looking because on her way up there, I could tell he wasn't quite looking at the man talking to him. Like, what the hell is he looking at? Because he looked at the camera at one time, and then all of a sudden, I was like, well, what got this dude attention like that? All of a sudden, I see her walk by, and he glanced with her. Oh, I see what got your attention, B. But he finally shook it off about the 10th round, you know what I'm saying? Because, if I'm correct, if that's the right round, after the 10th round, at the end of the 10th round, my bad, he caught Devin Haney with about 4 shots clean. You know what I'm saying? Boop, 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 boop. And Devin Haney went back to the corner, pop, locking. You know what I'm saying? Now, I read something where Devin Haney said he wasn't hurt. Man, come on, B. I should have got a clip of that, but I ain't going to do you like that, man. This is just funny as, well, that was just funny as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I mean, I should play it again. But anyway, and then from that point on, it was something that, well, before that was something that Devin Haney father told him to do. Look, once he seen Devin Haney started getting a little arm weary during them eighth and seventh, eighth, ninth rounds, he wasn't throwing as many jabs. He was just doing little tricky stuff, trying to get little shots in. So basically, and he was conserving his energy and boom, giving you little bursts. You know what I'm saying? Jab, jab, move, move, move. But the one thing his father did tell him to do was hold, and that became excessive, B, to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh, come on, B, you holding way too much. You know what I'm saying? But also, Linares was hitting Devin Haney in the back of the head. But at the same time, Devin Haney was holding the man. So what he was, so let me tell you, when I'm going back like this and you're pulling me forward, my hook is going to come with my body. So therefore, it's going to hit you in the back of your head because I'm pulling you forward with it because I'm trying to go back and you... That's just what's going to happen, B. It's going to hit you in the back of the head. And I've seen that a bajillion times, you know what I'm saying? And then at one time he said to Devin Haney, that's fair, that's fair. But that was after Jorge Linares got 2 shots in the back of the head after the warning. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how many. It might have been 3. You know what I'm saying? But it was on the opposite side of the ref. The ref was on the other side. But... and you could tell that kind of shook Devin Haney a little bit, them 2 rabbit shots. But at the same time, Devin Haney, you holding, B. You holding. You pulling him towards you. He's trying to separate and get some leverage. You taking that away from him while he's trying to do that. So it's going to come over and the hook is going to be pulled out of its trajectory and hit you in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and... it was a good fight though, and that's what made the fight even better is when Linares just refused to relent to giving up. He just kept going. He was relentless, yo. He was trying to he landed some good shots. Now, you talking about fighting Teofimo Lopez? Well, here's the news flash. Now I know styles make fights, but Lomachenko knocked out Linares. Teofimo beat Lomachenko. Now, granted, Lomachenko pulled on at the end of the fight, but it was a little bit too late. You know, at the second or close to the second half, he pulled it together and started getting some shots in, and you could see where he was hurting Teo. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying? Like, could he stand up to those hard hitters in that division? You know what I'm saying? Don't no names pop out at me right now, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to do my due diligence, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch and see who's what. And, what about the Gary Russell Jr. thing? Come on, Gary Russell. You seen him now. He don't look vulnerable to you. He look like he willing to slug it out. You know what I'm saying? But, I think Gary Russell Jr. is a smaller guy too, so who knows, man. But yeah, I want to see him again, but I want to see him put more of a effort into getting guys out. Even though they did say that Jorge Linares, this was his best training camp. You know what I'm saying? So training does pay, but at the same time, you got to be, when it come to people like Jorge Linares and you, Devin Haney, you got to take these dudes out. If it take 8 rounds, it take 8 rounds, but you was more spent towards the later rounds than he was. I believe if this fight went 15 rounds, he probably would have got you, B. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, O&B signing out. Peace.